Coming soon. Okay. Don't worry, I'm coming. I have to get out my stand. Where's my stand? Oh no, I don't know where my stand is. I don't even know if I don't think anybody's up. I hope I made this public. I assume I made it public. YouTube's always so stupid and you don't know if you're public or private. This better not be private. If it's private, then... Oops. Crap, I didn't do a private stream, did I? This is gonna seem private until somebody shows up. Shit. How do I know if this is private or not? Anybody here? Damn it. I can't have any way of verifying if I'm actually live because no notifications were sent out to anyone, and there's nobody here, and there's nobody at the mall, so I'm kind of like in a nobody situation. Okay, let me just see. I'll have to like just pause this for a second and go see if this was public. And it's so stupid that it's like, oh, I want a private live stream. I guess if you want to record, like, you know, report on something, maybe I should just go live. Oh, okay, so this is public. Is anybody there? Oh, you guys are here now. Okay, so hi, Frayne. How are you? How's it going? I'm up early. I'm at the mall. I hate when people call me madam, though I'm not dressed that young. I keep having those stress lines. I've been through stress lately. I'm stressed about my former relationship. I did something kind of rash. I hope that I can make up for it. I don't even think what I did was that bad, but it just illustrates how precarious the situation is. So I'm seeing him later today, and I don't know. I hope he doesn't freak out more, but he's not acting right, and I'm not acting right. And anyhow, that's what's been weighing on me. Hi, Steve. Because it's been just making me feel terrible, and I want things to be better, but a person has to trust you in order for things to be better. Anyhow, so we're moving on from that. Let's do something fun. What's up, guys? I'm at the mall. I'm in real life. There's people around. We can do some fucking dares. We can do whatever. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, I don't want to talk about it too much because I have a tendency to like obsess about things and talk in circles. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it. I mean, I didn't do something that inexcusable, but I did do something extreme because he didn't call me when he said he was going to call me. And so, yeah, and it's just been bad. But I didn't like hurt anyone. I didn't scream. I didn't yell. But I did something that was probably against his wishes. But it's sort of absurd what he had put up as a barrier. And then he just didn't follow through on what he said he would after passing out the night before. So I think anyhow we'll deal with it, and if we don't deal with it, if that's it, I mean, I don't think it's it, but I don't want to talk about it too much more because it's going to make me upset. So let's do something fun, guys, because talking about my problems, it actually seems to make me feel worse a lot of the time instead of better. Hi, Steve. So who's here? What's up? Anybody want to? Okay, so for $5, I'll do anything in public you tell me to do. There's like stores over here. I'm below a stairwell. I don't know. What are we going to do? I don't have anything to talk about. I haven't been following the news. I've been working so much. Like, I released the new video on my Patreon last night of my bunny, good bunny, bad bunny photo shoot. And I think it's worth it. So if you want to support me, go to patreon.com/davesvideo. It's only $10 a month. The photo's doing well on Instagram. I need to post some more shit to my Snapchat, my private Snapchat. I have to think about that. But yeah, I came here today to buy shoes because I'm going... Actually, I don't want to tell you guys where I'm going. I can't tell you about my life. I'm stopping myself. I can tell some of you, like Efrain, I can trust you, but... Guys, why are you saying nothing? You're watching me and you're saying nothing. I should go live on my main channel if nobody's gonna say anything. I'm paying good money for this bandwidth right now at the mall. I'm not on Wi-Fi. You think I'm on Wi-Fi? No. I'm on the mall bandwidth. Wait, am I just not seeing all your messages? No. Hello. I've walked so much recently that I was like, I have to sit down to live stream because if I don't, then I'm gonna like destroy myself. Like, Efrain, can you tell how much weight I've lost? Like, can you tell that I've lost weight? Because I can. I've lost like 20 pounds. Not that I was fat before, but I've lost weight from like my chest, my legs. I mean, you could see it in the bunny video. Like, my stomach is like flat. I mean, I don't think I'm underweight at this point, but I am definitely not. I'm definitely much lighter than I was. So I'm losing some volume in certain places. Guys, there's 8 of you. Say something. People don't say anything soon. I'm going to my main channel where there's going to be more people. And Frank, you can join me on my main channel. Oh, you didn't get to see it. Oh, okay. Well, you'll see it soon. It's a good video. I'm going to put on some lip balm. You've already seen some of the photos because you're my private Snapchat patron, so. Do you have any feedback about my Snapchat? Is there more shit that I should be doing? I'm trying to do the best I can, like without overextending myself or being too repetitive. Like I've said this before, I'm still not happy with the lighting in my current apartment, so I feel like, I don't know. And sometimes when I'm you know, worrying about my relationship problems, I don't feel like being sexy, which I think is kind of normal. But at the same time, it's like, it's my product that I'm delivering to you guys, so I want to make sure I'm giving you guys like what you're paying for. I mean, I know on the video front I am. I just sometimes think that people always want more, right? You give them 4 videos, they want 8 videos. You give them 8 videos, they want daily videos. It never ends. Like, you're never going to fulfill everyone's, you know, wants, right? You just have to set your own limits. And I know right now that all emotionally I can handle is, you know, 2 main channel videos that are free and 1 paid video a week. Because beyond that, the labor involved, like even the Bad Bunny video, I had to go to Dollarama and a costume store to get the ears. I had to plan out the lingerie the night before, charge all my equipment. Lily had to come over. I had to do my makeup. We had to shoot it. Then I had to edit it all yesterday. It took me like 3-4 hours because I was making sure that the pacing was good and I'm distracted. You know, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing fine. But again, people, it's even a blessing that people are willing to pay anything at all. So, and again, it's patreon.com/DavisonVideo. So I know that I have to give people more than they feel like, you know, the more value for their money than they're willing even to give. I don't want to underperform, but I can't, you know, I can't do it at the detriment of my entire life, where my life is just work. Because it was like that for years, guys. Like, all I would do would be like, what's the next trend? Jump on the trend, make a video on this channel, make a video on my main channel. I was avoiding the problems in my relationship by working. And it didn't help my relationship. It didn't help my sanity. And now that I've started to make more money, I'm like, I gotta take a little step back. And I think a lot of YouTubers, like Grace Helbig just announced recently that she's taking a break from YouTube. She can't do it anymore. I mean, she's more successful than I am, or she's achieved more notoriety. But even she is like, oh, I'm only getting 200,000 views an episode. I'm like, you poor thing. Further proof that we sometimes don't value the things that we have. We always, it gets normalized and then you take it for granted. But that said, it is true that no matter how many subs you have, no matter how many paying clients you have, it's really draining to make even one video a week, and to constantly come up with new ideas, and to constantly figure out how do I stay relevant, how do I reinvent myself, how do I keep people wanting me. It is just, it's not. And then the emotional labor of like, how do I interact with fans, how do I ignore haters, how do I anyhow. So I just figured out my recipe recently, given my kind of sensitive personal situation, which I think is just, I've been too fixated on. But that's part of grief, right? And just because I don't want to burn myself out. Like, if I am just constantly making pretty sexy videos twice a week, it's repetitive, and it's not, it's better, I think, as one. It's not a twofer. So anyhow, let's see what you guys are saying. Hi, Tony. So Frain says, it's human nature to want more, but as they say, always leave them wanting more. Yeah, and I don't know if I've mastered that art or not, Like, have I mastered that art of the tease and the delivery without going too far? I mean, I try to switch up the costumes. I switch up the themes. I don't know. I could dance more, but again, also there's limits on Vimeo. I can't do certain things that I discovered on Vimeo. So everything is fine with me and Vimeo, but it's I can't do just anything. People think, oh, Davison, you got to give us more and more. No, there are things I literally can't do on Vimeo, so I'm not going to do them. And not only that, I don't want to have to do them, because again, the more you give, the less they want, because you've already satisfied them. So who's here? Who are the 12 people who are here? $5 dares, guys. I'm in public. I'm willing to be like a legit in real life streamer. Get your chats out. You're just gonna spy on me? Is this what's going on? Come on. This is a conversation. I'm here to converse with you guys. As people wonder, why the fuck is she talking to her phone on live stream? How have you been doing? Why are you at a closed mall? Because I went to buy shoes and the fucking mall doesn't open till noon. And so I'm fucked, and I'm going on a trip soon. So, and I walked 10 miles. 10 miles on, I don't know when it was. I think it was Thursday. So I need new foot gear, but I normally, I'm used to the malls opening at like 10 a.m. On Saturdays, but apparently Sundays they don't open till noon. So I was like, okay, I'm here. I might as well just like go live. I can't walk anymore, because if I walk anymore right now, I'm gonna destroy myself. So I was like, let's go live. Let's do some crazy shit. You could travel to USA and vote in the midterms. Well, I'm not an American citizen, so I can't do that. But I've been okay. I've been going through some stuff personally, but I think it's sort of self-imposed, and I'm trying to work it out. I don't want to talk about it, because every time I start to think about it, I get a terrible feeling in my stomach, and that's not good. No, I don't have Dr. Scholl's insoles. I just have expensive footwear. I'll spend, I'll probably end up spending, I've been spending a lot of money lately. I've had to. I bought a new dresser at IKEA because I have too much clothing in my studio. And then I paid to get it assembled. So between the cost of the dresser, the assembly, and the delivery, and then me paying for a cab because I don't have a car to get to IKEA, it was like $600. And then I also bought a cutting board. I'm the one buying groceries. What else? I did, because I was sad last week, I went to the casino. I did waste money that I shouldn't have. I didn't waste that much, but I mean, I don't go to the casino often. I've never gone to the casino here alone. But it's been expensive, and I'm going on a trip, so I'm going to have to pay for the hotel, which I think is going to be well over $1,000. It might be $1,200 or something like that. So it's like, fuck, already my money that's coming in from my patrons at the beginning of the month. It's going to be, because I'm paying Lily too, right? I have an employee now. So I pay her $1,500 a month. So life ain't cheap. The good news is Vimeo's paying me for my rentals this month, so that's about $1,000. So Phil says, my feet have shrank in width a bit, which means I fit into normal shoes now. Good. Is that because you lost weight? What time are we at? 10:45. We got an hour. Oh my God. Yeah, your feet and hands. Like I remember, you guys don't realize this, but at a certain point, I was like 206 pounds after I gave birth to my son, and my feet were bigger, my hands were bigger, everything was bigger. So, Frayn says the fun part of IKEA is building it. No, I don't find it fun, and I don't have time for it. If I don't even have time to take care of myself and make all these videos, the 2 hours that it takes to assemble the furniture, it isn't fun. I mean, it could be fun in the right circumstances, but I'm a little bit, emotionally strung out lately, and I don't have any help other than my son. So, hi, Darren. Trevor says, you're good at what you do. Ever thought about teaching a course on internet technology? Well, again, people have said that. Why don't you become a consultant? The problem with that is that, like, I only have so much time, and you gotta pick a few things and do those few things. Now, someone like Kanye West, look, he's running a fashion line, and he's making music. I mean, what kind of music is he making lately? It's kind of weird. And he tours, but I mean, he has other people working for him, obviously, maintaining his fashion empire, but he does do a lot of the design. So, I mean, using that as an example, I produce, I edit, I upload to Vimeo on direct, I upload to Instagram, I upload to YouTube, I upload to Patreon. My Twitter is just me being self-indulgent. I just wouldn't have the time. I can't allocate the time to be a teacher right now. In the future, maybe. The price would have to be so phenomenal. Like if somebody's going to pay me $10,000 to go speak at a conference, $20,000, fine. A couple $100, it's not even on my radar. I can't do it. I don't have time for it. And it'll take away from editing, or maybe trying to build my popularity, or trying to build my entertainment products. So Mr. Field says, thank you, Trevor, though. I can see the veins in my arms now. It feels weird. Yeah, well, I think when you lose weight, you get used to your larger self, and it takes time to re-habituate to your smaller body. Mr. Field says, IKEA used to be fun for me when they used better quality parts, like real metal connectors. Tony says, sorry for my Instagram. Oh, I didn't realize that was you. Well, that's fine. I guess I didn't mean to come across as insensitive. It's just that there's been a lot of comments that I've gotten that are really inappropriate. I mean, I don't mind if someone's watching my video and it's sexy and they're like, hey, you're sexy, or sexy comments. It's just that in my DMs, sometimes it's really sexually aggressive, and it almost feels like sexual assault. I hate to say it. Like, to immediately send someone a picture of your dick without them showing any interest is sexual assault. To say, I want to see your titties, is sexual assault. Like, you're not respecting the woman. You can say, hey, you're beautiful, or your body's beautiful, but like, give me your tits. Here's my dick. Like, it was mostly people from certain countries, I'm not blaming the country. Was trying to illustrate that in certain countries there's a problem with sexual repression, which leads to the men seeking any outlet, and they take it out on Instagram models, and it just wears on you after a while. Even if you're making sexy content, it's the personal messages that are the worst, not the public comments. So Trevor says, do you believe in meditation that helps with work related? Yeah, I guess I do. I guess I've never really tried. Like, when I was really sick, I can't remember what I was sick from. Oh yeah, my intestinal problems years ago. I was doing health meditations, healing meditations, because I was desperate to get better. And I feel like I did. I feel like it helped. But in terms of like meditating, I want to put this down because my arm's going to get tired. In terms of meditating for, well, it's not. In terms of meditating for work, no, I haven't done that yet. I'm tired. I mean, I haven't eaten today. I've only had a caramel macchiato, a green tea, kombucha, and half an iced tea. So maybe I should also eat something. I just don't feel like it. You meditate 2 hours a day. Oh my God, that's a long time. So you just let your mind be free when you meditate? Okay, I think I'm gonna go because I think I'm feeling worn out. I might go live on my main. Oh, you also use the CD to help my mind. What CD? Do you make sure your calorie intake is high enough? No, lately, no. I have not made sure my calorie intake is high enough, and I've lost weight. Um, Although, like, I'm giving myself permission to like eat whatever. Like, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle because I've been unhappy, and it's weird and not weird that I've been sort of unhappy when things were sort of getting better, but not really. I think I've been overly pessimistic about certain things, which has made what I've been trying to like bridge, the gap I've been trying to bridge, worse. But at the same time, haven't been getting what I need. Yeah, I could. I have a bar, an energy bar in my bag right now, in my fanny pack. I don't know if it's open yet. I think I don't want to eat too much. I hate having to eat. When I don't want to eat, I hate having to eat. Oh, my legs hurt. My legs hurt so much. Yeah, I am at least 1,000 calories per day, but the problem is that I am definitely working out more than I'm consuming. I'm not maintenance right now. I will hit a $130 really soon. And if I keep going the way I'm going with all the exercise, I'll hit a $125, which is crazy. I don't know if it's having the net effect of making me look better or making me look worse. I mean, it certainly doesn't make your stomach look worse. It just deflates certain feminine parts, like my boobs are smaller because I've lost weight. And for whatever reason, even though I don't have big boobs, I lost weight in my boobs, which is annoying to me because then it makes things more like crepey and floppy, not as big because they're just deflated. But my skin when you don't eat as much, your skin gets clearer, I find. Like, there's less inflammation in your body. I do juice sometimes. Try like blending bananas and grapes. You guys are so sweet. Thank you for taking care of me. You look fine to me. Thank you, Steve. Are you on my Patreon? I have a juicer. That's one of the things I bought when I did really well at Patreon that month. I bought a masticating juicer. So last week I had cilantro, beet, lime, and cabbage juice. So I'll have a lot of green juices because I think too much sweet juice isn't good for you. But then again, if you're at a caloric deficit, it's kind of almost doesn't matter what you eat. I mean, there's arguments though that you should only be doing like a ketogenic diet, but I don't think that's the end all and the be all. I think just the net effect. I mean, ketones just affect your body differently. Your brain will run differently. But I think you can go to go into ketosis, and I would like to prove this. I think you can go into ketosis as long as you're running at a caloric deficit. It doesn't have to be low carb for you to go into ketosis. And certain foods, though, do provoke more ketone production than others. Do you guys know what I'm talking about with regards to ketosis? You know, because I've been going through such a life transformation, I'm back to like sometimes lately wondering if I didn't do this, I would be in med school. And sometimes I wonder, like, what if you were to start pursuing medicine again? Like, but for me to get my med degree, I would have to upgrade my university studies. I'd have to do more sciences. Then I have to pass, I believe, the MCATs, and then I would have to get into med school here because my son is here, and I don't want to move away from my son and start over with like nobody, right? And even, you know, okay, say I get into med school and I do my residency and all that other stuff. We're looking at 5 years from now, so I'll be 45 when I'm a doctor, which isn't that old, but I think too I'm paranoid about contracting like certain diseases. Like I don't like bloodborne diseases. So I don't know if that's realistic. I know intellectually I could become a doctor. I don't even doubt that. But I guess why I've been wondering about that is because, hey, Mr. Bitchy, speaking of med school, he's in med school. If sometimes, oh no, I'm low on battery. You are like a doctor. Laughter is the best medicine. That's funny. Yeah. I guess I just wonder because whenever I feel like frustrated with like making content or feeling like it's too depleting or I'm giving too much of my privacy away, I'm like, what else would I want to be? What else would I want to do? But like, I think I want certain aspects of medicine, but I would have to like, I think it's more about enjoying like seeing patients and helping patients as opposed to just the knowledge. So Steve says, I'm not sure what it is you do. What do you mean? This is my vlogging channel. This isn't my main channel. Oh, thank you, Trevor. You make a good research scientist. You're one of the most intelligent women I know. Well, thank you. My main channel is youtube.com/DavisonVideo1. What I do on there is I make funny, sexy videos that I drive people to see the uncensored versions on patreon.com/DAVISONVIDEO, Davison Videos, same name that's on this channel in the parentheses. People pay between $10 and $100 US a month to see my uncensored content. Plus, whenever I go live here, people tip me. Plus, I get AdSense revenue from this channel and from my main channel. Plus, I have rentals for $5 US a rental on censoreduncensored.com. Soon I will be joining Piper Blush's Coco Scope, and I won't even be promoting it. I'll just join it. And because she's got traffic flowing to that site, I'm sure that I will just naturally make sales because there's not a lot of competition on Coco Scope right now. And I don't know if I'll do it as rentals. I think I'm more likely to do it as patrons. I did, and I hope it hasn't been charging you, Efrain. Oh, my OnlyFans hasn't been charging you, has it? I was also debating doing OnlyFans, which is uncensored pictures. But there's like a ton of revenue streams that I have. I'm not really selling merch, but I do sell my art whenever I produce paintings. I've auctioned off a total of like 5 or 6 paintings. Efrain's actually, I think, in the running to win my breast painting, the last one that I did. So yeah, I did really well last month financially, like extremely well. This month, though, the problem with Patreon is that every month they've been having payment processing errors for the last, oh my gosh, I have to go to the bathroom soon. For the last 3 months. So I lose patrons and I have to get them back, which is very frustrating because it's been flagging patrons' payments as fraud. So that's my business model. Okay, guys, I actually have to go to the bathroom so bad that I have to let you go. My phone is at 15%. I love you all. Thank you for joining me. I may be back later. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye.